Hey, y'all, it's your girl Alex. Just kind of wanted to throw something out there because as I'm getting home from a school board meeting from some Nazis who thought they would try to defy our governor's order and impose muzzle mandates. Of course, literally 180 people showed up. Amazing. To speak, not just to be there. But what's even more amazing is the power of the people coming back, right? Really standing up for it. Beautiful to see. This was my neighboring ISD. I already talked with my superintendent a couple weeks ago, face to face, and he knew very well where he stood in the law, which is positive. So we shouldn't seem to have these issues in my particular school district. Anyhow, I was thinking about everything. I mean, everyone that I know is definitely feeling threatened, especially after the DHS is labeling us as domestic terrorists now as of Friday, or anyone who is like us. Probably watch my stuff, probably like me in the sense that you believe the US election was not up to par. And, we saw evidence of it all last week. And then everything with Afghanistan happening. I mean, like, that's the gut punch, I know myself, I know a bunch of veterans, active duty, Gold Star families, which, if you don't know, are family members of people who've lost someone in a war, in battle, in action. And I mean, it really was like a gut punch, how they just straight abandoned our people. They, our like civilians and stuff, they left our people there, just straight dipped. How they allowed, taxpayer money, like billions. The MRAPs, over, what was it, over $1 million worth of armament alone, just left it for them. Meanwhile, our borders are just wide the fuck open, and all of this stuff is happening. It's that gut punch. And you know what? If you haven't stood up yet, wherever you're at in the world, it doesn't have to be America. If you haven't stood up, it's time you stand up, because this is insane. This is absolutely insane across the board. You got Australia with full-blown totalitarian lockdown. You've got that shit going to the UK, everybody forcing these muzzles, and it's insane. It is absolute insanity. It was absolutely a spit in the face on us. Absolutely. Like, I've been trying to process it all weekend. I've just been like beside myself watching this, just trying to sit and be like, this is really happening. Wow, this is really happening. What the fuck? And if you haven't stood up, you need to. If you've been sitting back kind of quietly waiting and stuff for things to get better, it ain't getting better. It's going to get a lot worse really fast. And us Americans, we got our targets, and so we know what it's time to do. And all I'm saying is get your affairs in order, get yourself together, and be ready to fight, because we don't have any time left. We have to stand strong. I prefer to stay away from rallies right now, because I believe they're definitely going to be setting us up, just like the January 6th. You had half of that. They're targeting patriots, hardcore. Me personally, I am not going to any rallies right now, but do go, like tonight, go to your school boards, go to your county commission office, do go to things that are on par like that. But yeah, I'm worried about the FFs, those things. Don't get caught up. Yeah, exactly what Scott said in the chat, y'all. If you are on the chat, look at what he said. I can't really say it because of censorship. I'm trying to be cautious, so to speak. But yeah, be careful. If you haven't started to get some extra things, now's the time. I love y'all. Keep fighting. Make sure you stand up and say no to these communist bastards who are trying to take over our country. I love y'all.